to this hour. All right, now this. A top inspector general says Hillary Clinton's home email server, the homebrew server, if you like, contained intelligence from the government's most secretive and highly classified programs. All rise. Judge Andrew Napolitano is here to get into this. You've been following this story from the very get-go, Judge.
Right.
And here we have what we understand to be the very most secretive emails above top secret. There is such a level found on Hillary Clinton's private email server in Chappaqua.
The level is called Special Access Program, acronym SAP, S-A-P, and it contains the most secretive information that the government has. It does not come to her in an ordinary email. She must purposefully open it. There's no way she could not know what it is. Now, what kind of information is in there?
Yeah.
Names of human intelligence on the ground, moles, people that work for two governments, black ops programs that the government has participated in, that the government will eventually deny that it has participated in.
This was found on her home server.
Several dozen of these were found on her home server. Now, what does this do legally?
Right.
This is a rare area of the law for which one can be prosecuted without the government showing intent and without the government showing harm. The government only needs to show the negligent maintenance of this information. The evidence of her negligence is now overwhelming. We're talking about 1,200 emails.
Yeah, I mean, 1,340 emails at last count designated as classified.
In the top secret, or confidential category, of which 24 are now in this SAP category.
Is that a game changer? Because she's argued from the very beginning, and her staffers have said, look, it wasn't classified at the time. How can you argue that with a SAP, where you have to go through a special protocol in order to access it?
She can't answer that, and she probably won't answer that. And when she says she never sent or received anything marked classified, it's a word game. Nothing is marked classified. It's marked confidential, secret, top secret, or SAP.
But if it's a SAP that you have to go through a special process in order to access that information,
correct,
she cannot deny
correct.
that.
And even if it is not marked SAP, the essence of what's in there is what puts it in this category, not some magic marking on the page. Now, take a step back to General Petraeus, whose case is still in the news inexplicably. Now the government wants to take one of his stars away from him, which reduces his pension. He was prosecuted for keeping loose leafs of his diary, backed up with secret documents, in a desk drawer unlocked, in his house guarded. Because in the house, he had a friend who also had a security clearance, but not the high-level security clearance that he did.
What makes this
is a tiny fraction of the evidence against Mrs. Clinton, and it was sufficient to prosecute a four-star general who was the head of the CIA.
What strikes me, what you've just said, Judge, is on the SAP. This is information about moles, people who are helping the U.S. government that may be actually officially working for another government.
Yes.
She's exposing them and threatening their life by being so negligent with the use of these emails by having them on their home server. If these names are revealed, these people are in big trouble.
Absolutely. Now, many of the emails that she received, she forwarded to her friend, Mr. Blumenthal, Sid Blumenthal, who was not working for the government.
He was an advisor, right?
Correct, who used his own commercial server. And Mr. Blumenthal was hacked by Romanian intelligence agents, two of whom are now serving jail terms for that hacking. We do not know what of hers was taken from him when he was hacked, but we now know that in the universe of what she had, notwithstanding her denials, is the most sensitive material the government has. She signed the same oath that General Petraeus signed, which you sign after an hour briefing by the FBI, swearing to maintain secrets as secrets and to keep them as the government wants.
Does this increase the odds of an indictment?
Yes. Well, it certainly increases the odds of a recommendation for an indictment by the FBI. What the Justice Department does with that recommendation is where politics enters this. But she's in the hands of very serious law enforcement professionals who don't care about politics.
Fascinating. Judge, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. All right, let's get back.